Thank God it's a Monday. Today is the 18th of January 2021. I hope everybody's okay. Welcome po sa first day of the week edition ng the stock market today. Ako po si Benji Chidoro. Please join me as we take a look at the latest news on MPI's toll roads request at ang resulta ng trading sa PSE. Lahat ng yan dito lamang sa January 18, 2021 Monday edition ng the stock market today. Before we go to the PSE, nais ko munang magpasalamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at pagtitiwala sa ating channel. Last weekend, this channel has reached 100 subscribers. Para sa akin, landmark yun, ano? It's a landmark reaching 100 subscribers. Nag-start lang po ako nung August and I try to improve on my content. I will always be grateful to Miss JD, another YouTube blogger in the stock market who has and is still an encouragement as I started this channel. Maraming salamat, Miss JD. I would also like to greet our new subscriber, Jomar Mangalinaw. Welcome, Jomel. If you have suggestions or recommendations to improve on this channel's content, please comment on the comment box. Alam niyo, I started this channel with a terrible sound. And because of your comments, I improved on the hardware and we are here now. And aside from that, I also learned how to edit my content. So thank you everyone for supporting this channel. Okay, so now let's go to the PSEI. The Philippine Stock Index lost 35.32 points or 0.48%, just above the 7200 level. That's 7203.44. So it continues to move sideways. And if you will draw a Darvas box on the chart, nag-start ang sideways movement ni PSEI nung yan yung sideways movement niya starting December 1, and it continues to move sideways up to now. And the upper level will be our resistance at 72.80, while the lower level would be the 7,000 level. Now, I would like to share with you first, before we go to the most active stocks, is Video Nomura's, they have this weekly wrap-up, and I would just like to read some of them. Meron siyang item dito na stocks to watch. Okay, the first bullet is Telcos, Glow, and Tel are among the top gainers last week as investors sought defensive names that would go well amidst macro uncertainties. We reiterate our buy ratings on Glow and Tel as we expect rising broadband trends to drive earnings growth, while their healthy balance sheet position would be able to accommodate increased capex spending in the near term. The stocks are currently trading at 5.2 times to 5.4 times of FY, or that's fiscal year 2021 first half, and an EBITDA of versus 6 times for regional telco peer average, while offer better dividend yields at 5.1 to 5.5% versus 4.2% for peers. So by rating siya sa Glow and Tel, ano? Also, meron siyang buy rating for Pure Gold. No? In one of the bullets here, sabi niya, we suggest investors accumulate on P-Gold or Pure Gold following last week's sell down. We continue to like the name since its essential business model format benefits from resilient consumer demand. Okay, so these are some of the items that from Video Nomura. Pwede kayong maniwala dito, pwede rin hindi. And I suggest that you do your research first before buying into a stock. Okay, so let's now go to the most active stock. Oh, before the most active stocks, let's go to the market summary. Okay, 137 companies declined, 95 advanced, while 43 remained unchanged. There was net foreign selling at 509.91 million. As for the all-share index, it also declined at 0.49%, while all the sectoral indices, financials, holding companies, mining, properties, and services, declined, except for the industrials, which registered a 0.23% increase. The decline for the sectoral indices was led by mining at 3.08%, followed by the financials at 1.3%. And as for the most active stocks, we still have the second liners leading the way in today's trading. And okay, let's review the following stocks: BSC, APL, AR, Merrimart, Dito, TBGI, MPI, PHA, ABA, and ACEN. Would you believe wala tayong i-review index stocks, no? Although SM is in the top 10. No? It's the only SM and SMPH are in the top 10. But we will be reviewing the second liners today, which are also very, very active. Okay, so let's proceed with BSC. By the way, if you have stocks that you want me to review, please comment on the comment box and ipa-prioritize mo natin ito. Okay, BSC continued to climb higher. And from November 24 up to today, it has gained a lot. No? Let's measure. From here, mag-start tayo dito sa November 23. Kasi from here to here, it has gained almost 1,000%. No, from 1.68, nasa 1.68 or 1.86 ngayon, 1.86 now, and here, dito pa lang, 22 centavos lang to eh. Ngayon, nasa 0.86%, so pwede natin masabing 1,000%. Ano? So that's something eh. Ang nagiging drawback lang natin, wala tayong crystal ball dito. But all we know is that nagko-consolidate siya ng napakatagal. O, tignan niyo yan, no? Halos pantay-pantay yung ating indicators, no? Starting here, October 2019. Yan, no? Pantay-pantay siya. Meron lang aberration dito. But since 2017, ganyan siya, and then it began to climb, all because there was a backdoor listing, no? A new investor is coming in. Basic Energy, tingnan na natin yung SNR ni. Okay. Ang support niya based on the Investagram's platform is 0.46 or 46 centavos. Pero I will place the support here at mas conservative siguro itong EMA 20, no? 0.65, 0.66 ang magiging support level natin. So, medyo igitna na lang natin. Ayan yung support level natin at EMA 20. Pero, yung upper, which is resistance, 1.94 yung kay investor. Pero I wouldn't recommend that resistance level because that is the only data available since inception of BSC. This is the highest point already. So, walang resistance level yan. So, tanggalin na natin to. So, 0.66 or 66 centavos yung ating resistance support level rather. And we don't have any resistance. And our indicators is pointing to a bullish upward trend for BSC. Okay, next, let's take a look at AR. AR, look at that, continues to move higher. Oh? And there is volume. BSC ba? Hindi ko napansin yung volume ni BSC. Balik natin. Meron ding volume. Okay? Dalawang days na siyang merong volume. And so, it is a breakout and will continue to move higher. And then, AR din, meron siyang volume. And 2 days na siyang meron, ano? And after consolidation here, then nagkaroon ng first breakout on January 15, another breakout today. So, yung ating support level is the break. Or rather, the resistance level is here, which is the break. Ano? And I would say, the resistance will now be the support at 0.0037 centavos. Actually, pwede natin ipeg ang resistance sa EMA 20, which is 0.0036. Okay? Yan yung ating resistance level. But the support level, wala tayong ibang data eh. Tingnan natin kung meron tayong ibang data dito. Baka nga meron. Meron. Pero it has, okay, 0.0076. Ang next resistance niya, I would say, would be 84. 84.084 cents. No? Ayan, 83.84 cents. Kasi meron tayong information dito, pero this is September 2011 pa. No? 2011 pa, that it reached a high of 0.083. And there is a resistance level also here noong October 2014. Pero medyo malayo na to eh. No? Medyo malayo. We're just guessing na 0.0083 yung kanyang next resistance level based on historical data. As for the movement of the stock, well, our indicators is pointing to a higher movement, and also our RSI is overbought already. But it doesn't mean that it won't move higher because our indicators are all pointing upwards. Okay, then APL. Okay, APL opened at a gap up. It opened at 32 centavos, but it closed lower at 30.50. But the closing price is still higher than the previous closing price, and therefore there's a green indicator here on the right side. But we have a red candlestick here because the opening price is lower than the closing price. Or the closing price is lower than the opening price, rather. Okay, so now I would place the resistance here at EMA 20. That's 19 centavos. Okay? Lagay natin sa resistance dyan at 19 centavos. The support rather at 19 centavos. But the resistance, wala, this is the highest level na. So I cannot place any resistance level here. Ang resistance natin dito, our support rather, is 19 centavos. Actually, I see another support level here. Kasi may resistance tayo dito at 28 cents eh. So, pwede natin sabihin na ang resistance natin dito is 28. No, because we have data here, although these are just two candlesticks, telling us that this is the resistance level now. Okay, that's for APL. Then let's take a look at Merrimart. So all of these are second liners. Okay, Merrimart. Okay, pataas pa rin yung stock, although we have a red candlestick now. Kasi the stock has been moving sideways since January, no? The beginning of January. It started January with a bullish candlestick. But after that, the stock began to consolidate. But our 20-day exponential moving average is still right under the candlestick. So moving sideways siya. So tingnan na natin kung Bollinger. Okay, so nag-appear siya dito under the candlestick pa rin. Okay, so right now it's consolidating, although the EMA20 is still right under the candlestick, indicating a bullish momentum. So sa akin, it will continue to move sideways with this resistance level at 810 and the support level of 696 or 7 pesos. Okay, that's for Merrimart. Then let's take a look at dito. Okay, dito, ito, nagko-consolidate ito. This is consolidating. So it continues to consolidate with a support level at 1190. The resistance level is 1330. Yan yung resistance level niya. Kaya lang, may tendency siyang very thin yung kanyang candlestick. I'm interested in Dito's audit because most probably under audit siya ngayon because yung deliverables niya is due first quarter. So ano kaya nangyari dito sa audit? Kaya siguro nagko-consolidate ito. Silent, no? Walang balita pa. Okay, pero makikita mo yung candlestick, talagang ano siya, no? May trend siya na pataas. So sideways pa rin ang movement niya. Then TBGI. Okay, TBGI ended with a morning star. Oh, sorry, this is not a morning star. It's an evening star, rather. It's not a morning star, an evening star. Pero medyo pagkalaki ng evening star, profit-taking ito today sa Trans-Pacific Broadband. So after having a 48 or 49% breakout, it had profit-taking today. Expect lang to consolidate in the coming days. Ngayon, sa breakout kasi either mangyari na tumuloy the following day yung breakout or mag-consolidate lang. So, yun yung usual nangyayari sa breakout. Okay? Pwedeng umakyat yan kung merong volume or pwedeng mag-consolidate lang siya. And before na tuluyang umakyat. Okay? Pero kung makikita mo yung ating indicators dito, still under the candlestick, nagkaroon ng breakout dito and continues to go up. In the meantime, our support would I would peg it at the 20-day exponential moving average at 38 centavos. Yan yung support natin. Okay, so that's it for TBGI. Then, MPI. Meron tayong news dito sa MPI. Okay, sideways pa rin ang movement nito. Kung titignan nyo yung short-term indicator natin, yung exponential moving average 20 days, just piercing through the candlestick, which would indicate sideways movement. So, kung to-draw natin yung a Darvas box for this, dyan siya. Yan yung broader. Pero so far, yan lang yung movement niya. Nandyan siya. Within this area. So the nearest support would be 426, the nearest resistance at 450, still moving sideways. Now, may I share with you the news from Business World? Cavitex PRA 6 TRB's approval to collect add-on toll for R1 Expressway. Now, Cavitex is maintained and operated by Metro Pacific. No? The Toll Regulatory Board said the Cavitex Infrastructure Corp, CIC, and the Philippine Reclamation Authority, or PRA, have both filed a petition for the approval of add-on agreed toll rate with application for provisional relief for Segment 1 or R1 Expressway enhancement of the Manila-Cavite Toll Expressway project. TRB Executive Director Abraham P. Sales said in a January 11 notice that any interested expressway user can file a petition to review within 30 days from the date of the first publication. In its position, CIC, the joint venture partner of PRA of the Manila-Cavite Toll Expressway project, said they are entitled to recover the new investment for the enhancement of R1 Expressway by way of an add-on toll rate as authorized by the Toll Operation Agreement executed in 1996. The enhancement project has two phases covering the construction of an additional lane about 3.5 kilometers from the R1 Toll Plaza to Mial Road intersection, a 1.7 kilometer lane from the R1 Toll Plaza to Las Piñas Bridge, a southbound flyover for the Mariana left turning facility, widening from 2x3 to 2x4 lanes for the three mainline bridges along Segment 1, an additional lane for the remaining R1 mainframe or mainline carriageway from Las Piñas Bridge to Zapote interchange, and upgrading of about 300 meters of the existing Pacific Avenue from Segment 1 to Macapagal Boulevard. So the construction cost is for Phase 1 is 481.25 million, while for Phase 2 is 424.08 million. Now, let me share also with you the commentary of BDO Nomura on this news item. Ang sabi niya, pending regulatory approval, the implementation of the add-on agreed toll rate for MPI's Cavitex projects should provide upside risks to our estimates. We note that the toll regulator has historically approved toll rate increases upon the completion of new expansion projects, which should bode well for the conglomerate considering it expects the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway to come on stream this year. We currently have a buy rating for MPI given expected normalization of toll road traffic, which should spur earnings recovery this year, while the valuations appear to underappreciate with the fiscal year 2021 first half PE of only 9.1 times versus the 18.5 peer average. So, ang target price ni Nomura for MPI, let's see, Metro Pacific's buy recommendation 480, 4 pesos and 80 centavos at 7, this is a 7.9% upside. Ito medyo maliit lang, pero achievable siya. So, ang kanyang stock price today is 438. So may about 8 centavos yung kanyang, or 8% yung kanyang upside dito. So buy rating siya dito. Okay, so we're done with Metro Pacific. Let's take a look at PHA. Okay, PHA, nagko-consolidate lang siya. It ended with a doji today, or ano ito? Evening star. This is an evening star. Red candlestick kasi siya with a small body. But breakout siya nung January 13, nag-continue nung 14, pero 15, it had a morning star and then a candlestick with a small body and an evening star today, meaning I see this as a weakness in the stock. So mukhang nagpipick na itong Premier Horizon. Let's place the support level at EMA20 at 1.79. In the meantime, dito siya nagre-resist eh. So I would say that the current price of 286 to 290 would be our resistance level. So meantime, ganun lang siya. Pwedeng tumaas pa ito. Pwedeng tumaas, pwedeng mag-consolidate lang. Okay, next is ABA. Okay, Abacor. Breakout. This is a breakout. The stock started to move upwards in November. Meron ba kayong news guys on Abacor? Bakit ganito yung kanyang movement? Kung titignan natin yung earnings, yung fundamentals, loss siya, no? For the third quarter. And then for this here, second quarter is still a loss. Yung first quarter, net income is still a loss. And for the year annual 2019 earnings, loss pa rin. So ano kaya? What drives this stock? What drives the prices? Is it gold? Sorry, hindi pala mining company to. Okay, it's a holding company. Paki-share lang ano kung what's happening to the stock. Wala kasi akong balita eh. Ang pwedeng mangyari dito, let's see if it has a historical high. Alam ko, ito na yung, okay, meron. So, nasa resistance level na siya, no? And the next resistance, nasa 96. Kasi meron siyang historical dito. So, na 95, 96 yung next resistance level. And the second resistance level is 105. Now, if I say support and resistance, these are not exact points, but areas. So, yan yung first resistance level at 95 centavos, while 1 peso and 5 centavos is the next resistance level. In the meantime, our resistance would be lagay natin sa EMA20 again, at 72 centavos. That is our support level, rather. Okay, so that's for ABA. Then, ACEN. Diba na-share ko sa inyo na yung ACEN, ang equilibrium price niya based on the X date. Before the X date and after the X date would be sometime mga 5, no? Mga 5. Kasi ang X date niya is January 7 eh. So, ang closing price niya is 801 and kinumpute ka natin yun, no? Mga 550 something yung equilibrium date. So, ngayon, nasa 655 na. Ngayon, if the average price, no, is higher than the equilibrium price, then the stock rose in value, no, in spite of the stock rights offered. The stock rights is you are given 1 share for every 1.1 holdings that you have. So right now it's consolidating. You'll see the EMA20 piercing through the candlestick as a result. So ang support level right now is nandito siya sa 621 is a support level, while the resistance, I would say nandito 830 ang resistance ni ACEN. So news niya is AC Energy Unit eyes doubling of capital stock. So baka magkaroon na naman ng another stock rights offer to, baka lang, no? Because nag-file na siya ng application to double the capital stock. So yun lang ang speculation ko dyan. It's just speculation at this point. Okay, next let's take a look at, it's the last stock that we have. That's it for today's episode of the stock market today. Yan po ang ating report. January 18, 2021, ito po si Benji Chodoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat po ulit sa inyong pagtangkilik. Maraming po salamat sa lahat ng ating mga subscribers. And rest assured that I will continue to improve on the content. And with your help and with your comments, that would help a lot in future episodes in this channel. Maraming po salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay at pagtangkilik.